Greetings from your queen. Your Queen of Ooga Booga, that is. Hi, everybody. This is Sally Diane, and I'm here for another look at Donald Trump. Now, when I said he was going to have a rough week, boy, has he ever. When I saw nastiness coming out of his mouth, I knew it would be his words, but I just didn't know it would be his cooties, too. And, I'm sorry for that. That was in bad taste. I understand. The poor guy is sick, and everybody wants to know how he's going to do. And nobody wants to see him. Nobody wants to see anybody get sick. Well, not everybody anyway. But one of the cards came flying out. It was the star, and that was about when I was talking about what people wish and hope for. So unfortunately, there are some people that don't wish him well, but I'm not one of them. I wish him well. Just not the presidency, okay? So let's see. Donald Trump, how is he going to do? Whoops. Yikes. Overall, what's coming up ahead of him is the devil and the 9 of wands. So he has not even begun his battle with COVID. It's going to be hard. And even when I reached out to see how he felt, he already feels like he's got like BBs all in his lungs. So let's see. So when I look at this, like when I look at the 10 of Pentacles, I see that as being the White House. And here I see this as being a representative of how Donald Trump sees himself. So here he is, the emperor. He's seen over this motley crew, and there's also this idea that I see the 10 of Pentacles as being a reflection of the White House. And when I look at the card next to it, the 5 of Wands, I see that as being how Donald Trump sees himself. And he sees himself as being a little bit of the ringmaster over the show, and he likes it. He does have a tendency to pit people against each other, and all that thing, all the uproar, all the confusion, all the everything that he administers in the White House, that he oversees in the White House. He enjoys that. He does want to stay in the White House. And right up to this point, he felt like he had a pretty good chance. I'm not saying whether that's true or false, but that's his perspective. And then you have the sickness. That is, a lot of people see that as being karma, and the cards say that there's a bit of karma to that too. But, he feels like it's unfair. Of course he does. But it's just upended everything. So right now, his campaign, his future, everything is unbalanced, uncertain. This is the Knight of Wands, and wands are fiery, and they're about the fire inside, but when you turn it over, it's about the fire going out, about the fire being extinguished a bit. And even when you look at him on TV now, when he does his little talks to us, he's having a hard time breathing. You can tell it, even though he's trying to hide it. I see his energy as going down. there is a one really bright spot for Donald Trump is Melania. Melania is going to do all right, and she's going to recover well. She's also going to be very sweet and attentive to the Don, and he likes it when Melania is sweet and attentive to him. She shall not be smacking his hand away, and she is going to find ways to be in contact with him or somehow visit him, to see him. So you're going to see loving and support between the two of them, which it's good to see, I guess. Overall, the news about him is very confusing. They're basically throwing everything at him, and some things will last a little bit, and some things won't work at all. It feels a little bit like he might have a battle going on with the meds inside of him. I hope the doctors start to give him a rest on that. Aye. So, you have the Nine of Swords here, and the Nine of Swords is not a good card. It really isn't. It's a card of worry, and a lot of it. Over the next 9 days, he is going to be touch and go. He's going to, I don't know whether they'll tell us about it, but he is going to come dangerously close to death. Then you have the Eight of Coins, and the Eight of Coins is sort of a card of doing your job sort of thing, and it's ill aspected. So it tells me that in the short term, he's not able to do his job at all. And over the next 2 weeks, you've got the Two of Swords here. Here's where I see Pence, the 25th Amendment being played in. And sometime during the next 2 weeks, Pence is going to be handed the responsibilities of the presidency. I'm not saying that the Don is necessarily going to walk away from the presidency, but he's certainly going to hand responsibility over to Pence. And that gets to a question that one of our viewers asked, and he asked about a vision that I had, and I'm going to share it with you. I know I've shared it on other videos, but this is a vision I had back in 2016 after Donald Trump's inaugural speech. It was so dystopic, it was so jarring that I asked for a vision. I said, I just want to know how it will end. I got the vision, and the vision was the White House, and it was at night, although that may have been metaphorical, but maybe not. But it was the White House at night, and the front door and the bottom of the windows, you couldn't see that because of fence or hedge or something. But you could see red and blue lights on the front of the White House, like from emergency vehicles. And the only thing you could hear was the little motors on the lights, the whir, click, the little gentle sounds they make. And that was it. So my guess is that it was going to end up very bizarrely and in a way that leaves everybody in stunned silence. That was in 2016, and I really still feel the same way. Another thing that I got with that vision was that Pence was going to be an unelected president for a period of 2. And in 2016, I thought they meant 2 years. I'm starting to think, especially since you have the 2 here again, that we're talking about 2 months. Whereas I'm going to get confirmation on this. I don't think that he's going to die, but I don't think that COVID is going to be nice to him, and he will not be able to do the shouting and that he used to be able to do. It is going to take the wind out of him. And I just want some confirmation on this card, because this card I find worrisome. Okay, good. This says exactly what I thought it would. It says that he will walk away from the hospital. So he'll walk away from this. He'll walk away from the hospital. But he won't walk away with the same fire in him. So as far as being able to yell, as far as being able to do the speeches like he did before, he won't be able to do that. He won't be able to stand for more than maybe 5 or 10 minutes at a time. So I'm not sure that he'll go back to the presidency once he hands it over to Pence. I think that there's a really good possibility that he'll just plain walk away. But that's something to look at another time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please share, like, subscribe. Tune in again, especially tune in on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern Time when I appear with my producer live for Psychic Sundays Live with Sally Diane. I hope everybody has a good week. Thank you so much. Farewell.